Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome back to Thrones of Britannia, where things are going pretty darn well. I think things are going very well. We control a great deal of England right now. Wessex are on the ropes. In fact, if anything, I'm more concerned about the flipping Orkney Isles, who have mysteriously taken over most of Scotland and are now most definitely on the march south. In fact, yeah, I might throw up some extra defence against them, because this line of Manchester and I'm guessing Leeds? Is that Proto-Leeds? I'm guessing that's Leeds. And then whatever's next to Leeds over here, I'm not actually quite sure. Yeah, this line of 3 cities, that could actually work very, very nicely indeed as a defence, but Leeds doesn't actually have a garrison right now. And it's still going to be 6 turns away from one, because probably I made the bad decision in building this here tavern. I probably should not have done that at all, no. Yeah, I should definitely get some more defences just kind of up here, just in case. Because right now, these guys could only get over to, yeah, they could get over to Eotheric. So, let's get some troops here, even though this place already actually has a garrison. And actually, for once, I'm upgrading the garrison too. Actually, this place is okay. It's got the garrison, and it's got a governor. Let's get something trained over here, because this place has actually got the Great Forge. So, let's get a new army in production here. So, God's Vengeance is the army, and we have got, oh yeah, we have got some good, healthy, decent numbers here, though. Those are still some basic spearmen. Do I have better spearmen coming in soon? I'm flipping well better. What am I actually working on right now? I've just actually finished the, what was it, the Warrior Society business. Okay. Oh no, sorry, that's what I'm actually currently working on. No. Let's actually get some better quality spearmen in right now. I definitely could do with some better spearmen. Though, replenishment chance for missiles, no. Upgrade the spearmen. We're still using flipping tier 1 spearmen. We need to get those guys improved. And yes, this will do the job very, very nicely indeed. Because these guys have only got a very low upkeep, very cheap to recruit. And they're actually going to come in with gold weapons and armor. Very, very good indeed. So, get some spearmen in there. This is going to be super cheap to pull off. Add in some Danelaw archers and some skirmishers. Super flipping cheap. In fact, yeah, those archers are so cheap. And toss in... Huskars. That might be a little bit of overkill there. We can probably make do with just some basic axemen. And, yeah, just 1 or 2 units of Great Axemen to throw in as well. This is a little bit on the expensive side, but we do need a good army chilling out here. And this is going to be a very decent army when backed up with an actual, yeah, garrison. And we will have good garrisons here in time. Now, we're also rolling up Northumbria. Because if we can be the ones who actually defeat Northumbria, that works for me. Because I've actually got an outstanding mission to defeat Northumbria from bloody ages ago. If I do that, my war fervour goes up. Admittedly, it's already very good, but it could be better. And that would be more happiness, more fame, more unit morale. That would be very, very good indeed. Now, I've got a plan. I've got a plan. Because my previous plan was, screw it, we just keep punching the English in the face forever. But they've actually dug in pretty deep in some of their surviving territories. So, rather than doing that, I've come up with a better idea. Because when I actually sat down and thought about it, Dorset has actually opened the door to a very interesting possibility, which is these guys have come back to life. Rather, they've come to life for the first time. So I actually checked the campaign map. There's not supposed to be a Dorset. Who are you people? But apparently they're just a faction in flipping waiting. And I happen to have, under siege, right now, yeah, this territory. Now, this used to be the actual capital of the Powis faction. So if I was to basically bring them back to life, and then immediately either pay them off to force them to vassalize, or subjugate them and force them that way, that's technically another faction I have defeated or vassalized. Because right now I'm up to 9 out of the 12 I need for the Long Kingdom victory. So if I play strategically, I can probably get a long victory without having to wipe out literally every English person in the world. Which would be good, because the English already kind of don't like me. But if I beat up some Welsh people, I'm going to guess they'll like me more. So, speak of the devil, let's actually get this plan underway. So, this is just a basic garrison, that's absolutely fine. So, auto-resolve that, just go in with some mixed tactics. They are going to be very much stabbed. Lovely. So, down goes the actual forces of Mercia. But I'm going to guess that we are now going to see, yeah, liberate. So as a result, a faction has been resurrected. And that is Powis. Very, very nice indeed. So Powis has an army, but their garrison is presumably going to be... Yeah, their garrison is really badly damaged. So they're not much stronger than we've already seen. Now Powis, you apparently absolutely flipping love us because we just liberated you. Any chance you're willing to actually become a vassal? That's insulting. Okay, what if I toss in a little bit of money? What if I was to toss in theory, absolutely all of the money I've got? Still insulting. I just want to remind you that at one point, Mercia was vassalised by Wessex. And Powis is not willing to be vassalised by me. Alright? That's how completely unfair this system is to the player. Right, so those guys are now immediately going down again. And marvellously, Dorset is actually planning to join in with us. Great. So, down we go, and yep, sadly we already actually got rid of all the old siege equipment, so we're going to have to build some more. So next turn we can have these guys as actually part of our new little kind of vassal empire. So Powis, welcome back, and yeah, have fun being my vassal when that becomes a thing. Meanwhile we've got, yeah, big Merce force here, and then, in theory, yeah, if I just basically knock these guys out, and then I move straight onto Chester, which is not particularly well guarded, in fact... Weirdly, they've never upgraded the damn thing. I'm guessing that's you, by the way. Yep, Morcar, who's apparently very, very good at his job. Have yourself a new quartermaster, my good man. Though, actually, you are running low on supplies, so you're actually going to start taking damage. So, oh well, no matter. We will basically subjugate those bastards soon. Have a quick rest to actually top up on supplies. Maybe just nip over here for that purpose. Can you actually get down to... He might be able to make it down over here, which will be annoying, but if so, we'll just have to chase him down. Fine. What's the actual situation down south? Because with this plan underway, I could potentially take a handful of cities in Wales and actually win the long victory, and then just make peace with England. But if that's going to be the plan, I do actually need to have... yeah, I need to actually have a decent border with them. So that's quite a big settlement, and it's well guarded. Chippenham, however, I do already own. Yeah, I already own all of that apart from this. So Chippenham does need to go down. That's absolutely fine. I should actually have all the siege equipment I need for that business. Gloucester, I suspect that you guys are about to attack Gloucester. If you guys are about to attack Gloucester, how big is Gloucester? I already own some of Gloucester, which is I own these bits up here. What's actually this bit here? That's industry. Honestly, I could just let you guys have that. Like, I've got a religious building here, so if I just convert that to my religion, this place is going to be plenty happy enough. I'm not going to have to be worrying about this place ever being unhappy. Yeah, screw it. This force here can basically just bypass Gloucester. I think Gloucester is Gloucester well guarded? Gloucester's not well guarded. Actually, you know what? Sorry. I'm going to be having this because it's kind of easy for me to take. But yeah, the hard target's down here. I might just leave Wessex with just this. So, throw down some siege equipment. That's absolutely fine. We'll be able to walk in there next turn. Chippenham, however, that is going to be a little bit more of a fight. But if I take Chippenham, and I also take Gloucester, and Cirencester also gets taken, then, yeah, Wessex at that point, we could just basically say, you know what, guys... That's it. We're done. We're just going to chill out here. You guys can just have that. Have fun with your vassals. Probably sooner or later, Cornwall will revolt and take them over. And the mighty empire of Cornwall will spread across the southwest. And quite frankly, I just want that to happen. So I'm happy to let that happen. And as for Chippenham, I see the problem. We have got some elite quality actual swordsmen right there. And I don't. My army's not actually that strong. In fact, actually, I think that's probably one of my weaker armies that's floating around this area. I've got better lads somewhere. Actually, I'm floating some fairly low-tech armies around here against a decent garrison of strong, good quality swordsmen. I'm going to struggle. I might just siege these guys out for the time being and just wait to see what goes on next. Yeah, that'll be fine for the time being. That's the plan. Let's see how it flippin' goes. And Mercia's... Ah! Mercia's coming in for the attack. So, it's going to be 20 on 20. And I'm going to guess that you guys are probably the king because you're wearing some form of big old crown. Seriously, guys, have I not killed enough of your leaders yet? Right, what are you actually bringing to bear here? Basic spearmen, so you guys are behind on that tech as well. Some decent quality swordsmen, which I'm kind of lacking. Okay, of interest. I do actually have myself some decent mailed archers, but they haven't actually healed up yet. Yeah, this army is not quite ready for prime time. They've actually got... Ooh. They've got good quality. Right, this might be... The game's saying the balance is with me. I'm not sure. The advantage I've got is the front line. I'm just going to basically have to charge in. Draw up towards the back, let them charge, and then when the moment comes, charge in. Because my axemen will hopefully carry the down the front line. But this is just going to be a straight, scrappy, grinding fight. Once this is done, by the way, I'm also really curious what Dorset's going to do. Because if they basically just go around picking off some Wessex territories, good for them. I really hope they do. How much cav do you have, by the way? Not much, actually. Well, that's okay, because I don't have many spears. This all works out nicely. Yeah, nice, flat grassland. And I've got the village right here. Good. I'll use that to cover my flank. Ah, here's something of note, though. With these guys having, yeah, upgraded weapons and armor, and also having two groups of them, I've got the cav advantage here. They may have some decent archers, but if I use my cav correctly, I can take them out of the battlefield nice and early. Yeah, this will do the job. Begin the battle. Let's see what we got. Yes, I'm aware my light melee infantry, blah, 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 blah. There's the cav. And my spearmen are already drawn up to counter it if it decides to come round here. So, let's just actually bring my horsemen around the side. They're the ones who have to come to me. They've got a long walk ahead of them. Everything will be fine. Oh, somebody have been saying, why don't I actually put these guys into shield wall formation? It's because shield wall changed a bit since the early version I played. So, these days, all it really seems to do is block missiles, which is fine if you're under missile fire, but for the most part of this game, you're not. So I probably should actually try and remember to do that in the event I am under missile fire. But yeah, very often it doesn't do much. Like in the very earliest version I played, it also had an impact on cavalry charges, which actually struck me as a sensible good thing. Though instantly cavalry doesn't charge that much in this game, so it's not the most useful ability, I'll say. Now where are the archers? Right, they're just on the front lines. Probably best for me to just keep my cav moving over here. Let's just see if we can just make them dance. Alright guys, whenever you're flipping ready. No response yet to my cavalry being out on the right. Let's just quickly redraw those guys up here. Yeah, the scout horsemen don't seem interested in that. Not that they could counterattack even if they wanted to. These guys are just going to be focusing their firepower on the chief. Alright, we've got a move coming in here. You guys just basically head over there and try and intercept any of that. And if their archers are going to try and fire on me... Right, okay. We do actually have a shot. Who do we actually have in range at the minute? Right now, I do not directly have a shot at their leader, who's probably the guy I want to be trying to fire upon. I could fire upon their archers... who's firing on who, by the way? That's us firing on their archers right now. Actually, that's javelin men over there. Fine. If that's what's going on at the minute, start bringing my horses in. It's probably time for me to just charge, because I can just basically handle these guys, even if I get outnumbered by them. Right, all units have been ordered to charge, and cavalry is on the move as well. We want to get these charges in. Cavalry's just thundering up the rear, ready to intercept all of this. My archers have been told to basically concentrate all firepower on the leader. Javelins coming in. These guys will be forced to back off by skirmish mode soon. And as soon as this all happens, yeah. My spearmen are closing the gap on horsemen right now. As soon as that happens, in come the attacks. Any chance you guys want to retreat? No, you do not. Fine. Well, if you don't want to retreat, hang on, yep. In come the archers, fine. So these guys are going to collapse in no time at all. Spearmen will tear them apart. And now we just basically start chasing off all of your javelins and what have you. In comes a beautiful, beautiful big attack there. My general is apparently under attack. I'm not really sure who from, but that's absolutely fine. My archers are just laying down fire over here. These guys are now... yeah, those javelin men. Are these all archers? If these are all archers, then we can basically just... yeah, we can just see off all of these. So their archers have basically been removed from the battle. My javelin men need to pull around the side, if at all possible. There's actually... there are some scouts here. I don't know where you guys came from exactly, but if you just want to, yeah, chase these guys off a little bit... stuff falling apart around here. My horses are just seeing off the actual archers and whatnot. Yeah, there we go. These guys are now falling apart very, very quickly indeed. What happened to the javelins, by the way? Oh, they're just over here right now. Right, get round over here. We might be able to help out with the king a little bit. And Danelaw Axeman, get round the side and get a charge in at their leader. Yeah, those cavalry have done a beautiful, beautiful job there, clearing off all of this. There's some axemen coming in. I will try and pull my horses out of there. They don't want to be engaged directly. And these spearmen are just making sure those scouts won't be coming back. They're shattered by now. Fine. You guys can probably do better than what you're doing right now. You guys get in the side. Enemy general's dead. What's left? That is... ah, there's my actual javelin man. Right. In which case, looks like there's still some decent spearmen over there. Let's just join our javelins down on the ground. They'll be able to handle this. And momentarily, yeah, this will all be over. There we go. In comes a great big round of javelins. A few people falling to the ground there. Looks like this is the last unit. They're already wavering. And there they go. That's it. Job done. Nice and simple, actually. Good, good, good. Cavalry superiority and just closing the gap. We just had the superior infantry when it came to it. And now we can send my horses in just to finish off the last of them. Make sure they don't come back. Right, with this army pretty much destroyed at this point, what is actually going to be left? Because I don't know where their last armies are. This was their last big army. They're probably going to try and throw together a new one. But if we just push the advantage, we should probably be able to take Chester immediately and move straight into Wales. We might even be able to defeat Mercia pretty easily. Probably a lot more easily than we're able to defeat Wessex. So Mercia could be a better candidate for being destroyed. So I will gladly... oh yeah, take on warriors for 12%. He survives but backs off. He is now badly, badly crippled. One of the Viking Sea Kings. There's Cornwall. Oh, here's Dorset. I think Dorset is going for Brideport. Go Dorset. And, oh, what's going on over here? The Orkney Isles. Those guys are worrying me. I think they're running over towards Northumbria territory. But I kind of want that territory for my own, to be honest. And yeah, we're losing men over here. War fervor's ticking down. We should still be... yeah, we're still in good shape right now. We're absolutely fine. And weirdly, our supplies are now back up to very good. I'm not quite sure how, but that does seem to be the case. Right, this guy needs to be finished off. He is retreating annoyingly further south, but we just need to finish that guy off, make sure he doesn't take any little villagers. So we can just auto-resolve that. Aggressive just to make sure it happens. He's already a ghost, and down he goes. Now this force should be strong enough once we're done to move, and War Fervor goes straight back up again. In fact, it's now higher than before it fell, which is nice. Now you head over here. And you will now be able to, yeah, heal up pretty quickly. Not quite as quickly, though. I assume there's better farming stuff over here. Now, various people have leveled up, including you. Lovely. Have another quartermaster. Next turn, hopefully, that will get you to Chester. Now, what are the flipping armies of the Orkney Isles doing? Oh, yeah. They are definitely looking to finish off. Oh. Right, this is kind of annoying. Because it looks to me like, yeah... Northumbria is down to only 2 territories. And it would appear that we are... oh, because of the bloody bridge positioning, we can't just march straight up the coast. Sadly, we're not going to be the ones that kill Northumbria. Which is very, very sad indeed, because I kind of did want to be the ones that killed Northumbria. But I can't even get to Lancaster this turn. And you guys... I assume you can next turn. No, actually... more weirdness with the rivers is going to prevent them from doing it. You can get to Lancaster next turn. You can't. Is there any way? No, there's no way this army can get there next turn. And if I'm not the one that kills Northumbria, that means I don't get the benefit from it. Which is a real flipping shame. Because it also means we're in this odd situation now where I've got a very soft border against Orkney. So if I don't take all of this, including up to the capital here, that means, yeah, I've just got this little village here. Fine, you, my good man, fall back. We can't take that. Northumbria's as good as dead. Fall back to Manchester and make sure we're ready for a potential assault from Orkney. Because it's only a matter of time until they decide that's what they want to do. Actually, let's just check. Do they have any other enemies they could, in theory, attack instead? Their allies are... Yeah, they've got allies in the form of, these guys over here. They've got allies in the form of you. They do have... Technically, they're not actually allied with these guys, but their relationship is fine. You guys, yeah, that's hostile and deteriorating, and obviously you're currently at war because these guys are the vassals of Northumbria, so they're about to become free. But once they've mopped up this and this, they've not really got anyone else to attack because they actually get on well with, the forces of Dublin because they are Sea Kings, and the forces of Dublin are Sea Kings. Yeah, we need to make sure the northern frontier is ready. Orkney's gonna try it sooner or later. I mean, technically they like us too, but nowhere near enough they're not going to attack us, especially when this guy is aggressive. Right, it's time for, we've got the money and we've got the food for it. I'm gonna put another army right up here. The last thing I need is a massive invasion on the northern frontier, when very soon we're going to be taking on hordes that, well, I don't know where they're coming from. They'll be coming from the sea, but I don't know which flipping direction. So, give me some of this, give me some axemen, give me some bowmen, give me some skirmishers, give me a bit of cav, and go on, help yourself to an Anglian champion and a great axeman too. These guys don't need to be the strongest army in the world, because they're going to be backed up by a very good quality garrison right here. So, these armies, you at Manchester, all the rest of it, and by the way, you start leveling up, because sooner or later, I'm going to be wanting, a garrison here as well. Good quality armies behind walls, with strong garrisons backing them, that's going to be a hard target for Orkney to work around. Now, Powis. Good news. The same thing's going to happen to you as happened to the last guy who lived in that exact city, which was also you, but kind of occupied you. Anyway, it's fine. You're going to die now. So, just quickly finish you off. Lovely. I literally stab him through the throat, having put him under siege. And now I'm going to subjugate him, including the little image of me, pointing a sword at him and being angry. And as a result of that, they are going to love me. They're pretty happy with me, and relationships are improving. So, it's a bit of an odd thing. Now, you guys have all the same enemies as me, don't you? Yes. So, if you guys want to just basically head south and take, say, this territory, you'd be more than flipping welcome to do so. But I think the best thing I can do is actually head south myself. Do I have... hang on. Do I have military access with you guys? Friendship, military... Yes, I do have military access, so I can march straight through their territory. That works for me. Because I would like to basically just march straight through here in this direction and take this territory. And then there's this little army right here. Because this army is actually the, one surviving army of one surviving town of this faction sitting in a little village. If I knock that out and subjugate them, then that is... Is that me actually done at that point? Current total 10. Hang on, I need to do them. Okay, I need one more. And yeah, I think if I saw this correctly down south, I think Dorset is... Oh, Dorset is 100% on the warpath. Oh, well done, Dorset. You go right ahead, you magnificent bastards. And as for Gloucester, we can just basically walk in and just have that. That's not a problem at all. So, auto-resolve that. And just deal with that. Yeah. Gloucester was barely guarded. It was a rich town, but not a well-defended one. So we help ourselves to that little town. Lovely. And obviously we're Apparently this belongs to somebody. Who does it belong to? There shouldn't be a... Well, I'm going to be honest, I actually kind of want this one. And I think Mercia's in the process of falling, so yeah, I'm just going to have this one, because it will make a good border for me. So I'm not quite sure who those guys were, because I'm pretty sure there isn't a faction that starts it. But yeah, like Dorset, it would appear that England is full of little phantom factions that just sort of, yeah, pop into existence if you ever take settlements off Wessex. So that's kind of fun. Now, with these guys actually taken here, and that is, that is Guthrum himself, 61. He's just going to drop dead any second. We own the majority of this area. We don't own Hereford. And Hereford has... That's just a bunch of industry. And we don't own Cirencester. We can take that momentarily. That's a bit of industry too. And this place is actually going to be really flippin' happy. Because, yeah, there's church and more church. So that's absolutely fine. And just to make sure this place is safe, because it's going to be a border against the Welsh, I'm going to actually build a garrison here. Just for flipping safety. In fact, in preparation for the hordes arriving, I'm actually going to start sending some of these units back towards home. Bare minimum start heading in this direction, because I'm concerned when I hit long victory, I don't know how long I've got till the hordes arrive. So, starting to spread out my armies in preparation for peace, probably a good idea. But I should keep at least one force down here, just to make sure the English don't misbehave. That's certainly true. And for the most part, the Empire seems, yeah, pretty content. Some small problems around territories that have been recently conquered, but most of it fading away nice and quickly. Now, Wessex, what have you got for me, if anything? No, nothing from the English at all. Nothing from Cornwall. And yes, indeed, the Empire of flipping Dorset is starting to spread. Powis is starting to spread as well. Good! It's nice to bring these little empires back from the brink. Another, oh yeah. So it would appear that Orkney have got 4 full stack armies around and they're bringing in more. Oh yeah, they're 100% coming in. Especially as I think they've just destroyed those guys up north. There is, yeah, at this point, oh yeah. Yeah, the Welsh are coming to finish off Mercia not flipping surviving any of this. Right, send this force down south in order to go and deal with this. These guys have got military access, but that's not good enough to actually regenerate any of your health. Yeah, so Lanafan, guys, you guys have got like 1 turn to take this. If you want it, you're welcome to it. But unfortunately, I don't have the option to actually like hand it over to you. So Powis is on the move, which is very, very cool indeed. Mercia's got 1 small crappy army there. Yeah, Chester can be put under siege immediately by this force. And those guys are, oh yeah, it's just a basic crappy force here. Nothing they can do about that. And once we've got Chester, we could basically just leave Merce be. I mean, there's not much left at all, really. Though actually, I need to be the one to destroy them, because if I'm not the one that destroys them, I don't get the victory benefit. So I need to deal with Merce, and by the way, I'm going to guess that I've accidentally, you know, kept too many estates for myself or something. As it turns out, I have. Oh, and I see another big Welsh army right there. Okay, if they want to, they might be heading in this direction. If they are heading in that direction, I will let them have it, because honestly, I don't really need this place for anything. It doesn't really help me to have it. It's just basically painting a great big target that the Welsh one day won't be able to resist. And I'm happy to just stay friends with these guys. So if I just present a nice hard border to them, that works for me. And by the way, this army needs tons of flipping retraining, as does much of my army, in fact. Lovely. It's super cheap to do. So we can just get that done. Very nice. Ah, yes, and don't forget what I want to do with you. This little sub-region needs to go down. There we go. That's just going to be occupied. And that basically just completes the... yeah, pretty much completes the set for me. With the exception of Hereford, which you guys are welcome to keep. That's fine. Now, I know I could theoretically just basically walk all over Wessex at this point. But I'm more curious to just wait and see what happens if I don't. Like, maybe at some point, Dorset or the Welsh will actually just come down here and overrun Wessex. And I'd really kind of just like to see what happens there. And this is definitely going to be easier than, yes, stirring up this hornet's nest, because Cornwall and Somerset are actually pretty well defended. So, screw it, I'm just going to basically let those guys fight it out amongst themselves. Now, what's going on around the world here? My force makes it back to Manchester, fine. So now I've got a good, strong, well-protected line. Ooh! Somerset's coming in. The Welsh are, yeah, the Welsh are 100% moving in that direction. Fine, I'm happy to let them. That's absolutely AO-flipping-K. That might have been the end of Northumbria right there, just hidden inside the fog of war. Yeah, I think actually potentially another Viking faction just went down to Sea Vikings. War further goes down, interestingly, and no, this still just belongs to these guys, but not for much longer now. The armies are closing in, and we've got, oh, finally we've got better spearmen, about flipping time. And yes, I definitely think I need 100% up replenishment chance for sword and axe. I need more really good quality sword and axe in my armies. That's very important. Now, Powis is now up to strength 10. Welcome back, lads. We should be able to just... Ooh. Not an option. Maybe we won't just be able to quite walk in. There's flipping a decent force here. The Shadow of Death encamped just outside Chester. I'm probably going to get involved as well. Now, what's actually gone on here? So, yeah, you've lost this territory. These guys are probably going to come over here and take this. Or they're coming up here to help me. One or the other. Meanwhile, these guys are going to come and take this. And honestly, I'm just going to let them. So, excuse me, I'm just going to basically walk out of here. Help yourselves to Mercia's territory. So they'll get that. I've just got to make sure I'm the one who deals the killing blow here. Otherwise, this is all going to go a bit wrong. But let's see. What's actually waiting for me at Chester? We've got these guys here. Okay. You know what? Screw it. Let's actually fight this one. Let's see what's going on in Chester. We will actually take on your king directly. I see no reason why not. I do actually have some decent troops here. Now, Chester shouldn't actually be that big. I imagine it's going to be pretty small because, yeah, they just haven't upgraded it for whatever reason. They never bothered investing in it. But it does have, proper Roman walls. We're going to have to take walls. Right, this is going to be not nothing. But those guys, yeah, the reinforcements, they get to start the city, or do they need to walk up to the walls themselves? And it looks like it's going to be they need to walk up to the walls themselves, which is unfortunate, because it looks like they're going to be entering the battlefield pretty much exactly where I'm drawing up by default, so oops. Right, now, for walking up onto the walls, I absolutely want my swords at the front, together with, yeah, some experienced quality axemen. These are, actually, those are both Danelaw axemen, so they're not even that good. We'll leave you be, and I will actually let the Anglian Marauders get up there and help out. So that is some good quality units going up onto the walls there. That should work pretty nicely. And then any old trash can push the ram, to be honest. That doesn't really matter so much. Now, you guys are probably going to be able to just walk all over the walls for me. That's absolutely fine. So you guys are part of Group 1 handling that. Meanwhile, over here, we can actually have the rest of the army picking off the reinforcements as they enter the battlefield. Lovely. So should be a pretty simple case of just drawing up a great big line. Yeah, and just basically just charge them. With our axemen, we're just going to charge these guys as they enter the battlefield. And everybody else should just be able to, including you, please. Everyone else just hang out at the back here. Nice. And don't forget the king. He can actually help out with the reinforcement sniping. And where are they? Did they just change their minds and come over here instead? Is that what just actually happened? Hang on. Where are they? Where the flip are they? Okay. They don't seem to be here. So begin running over in this direction, please. Enemy something something before our numbers. Yeah, that's fine. Right, well, get the actual troops moving forward. We may as well actually move forward here. These guys are most definitely inferior to the troops we're throwing at them. So, get over there. Everyone actually moving? Yep, there we are. So, the enemy approaches. When you say they approach, where... There they are! Right, we got them. They're over there. So, it looks like they sort of changed their minds. Possibly the game was clever enough to try and stop itself being sniped. Which I do quite admire. It's very good, actually. Right, you guys should probably all fall back slightly, just in case they're actually trying to get on top of my archers nice and fast. Because I can't see exactly who's where right now. But these guys should be, yeah, not good quality units for the most part. Because they haven't had time to be. They've only just been spawned into existence. And, yeah, protect my general. No, he can take care of himself. He's fine. So, these guys just heading up to the walls. They'll be able to handle all of this by themselves, I would imagine. And then you guys are all facing in this direction. Ah! Okay, we got some horsemen here. Let's see if we can just snuff off. Oh, those are Thane horsemen. Right, well, that's a bit more of a concern. Right, prepare. Yeah, get yourselves into this line over here. See if you can snipe off some of this. Now, are you guys trying to get into the city? Or are you guys trying to actually hit these guys before they can... What are you trying to do? I think they're just trying to get into the city, actually. And if that's the case, my archers might be able to do an excellent job just basically firing upon them as they get over here. So you guys get onto here. And then where's all the infantry I'm supposed to be drawing up? There's plenty just floating around over here. Right. You guys are going to be... Yeah, you guys are going to have a shot momentarily. In fact, you guys should have a nice, easy shot. So, skirmish mode off. And as they basically come up... excuse me, where are you? Javelinmen? Javelins? Excuse me. I'm not sure why you're doing what you're doing right now. Right, well, you guys just get forward. The archers are already firing. With the exception of you. You're not quite in range yet, apparently. Possibly because you haven't had the upgrade. Right, so... At this point, my archers are indeed getting some good shots in over there for some reason. Okay. You guys just go and take care of that. I'd rather you guys focus your firepower over on what's actually tough. Royal Companions, yeah. Focus on the... Where are the Royal Companions? I saw them there a second ago. There we go. Royal Companions. Target your firepower over there. You, same basic deal. How are we doing on the walls, by the way? Not quite there yet. That's fine. We should have infantry coming in, including my own general. If he just wants to basically charge in, that's fine. They appear to be completely ignoring our forces, so we can basically just, oh yeah, javelin on them like crazy. Archer fire, javelin fire. Some of their light units have actually changed their target. No, they've changed their flipping minds. Their generals should be picked off in no time at all at this rate. There's some more stuff coming in here. Right, they've got really close to us, in fact. That is you guys there. Yeah, basically, just get over there and start attacking. We have got good quality spearmen ready to actually move in. Good quality spear biters, all the rest of it. There's some javelin men at the back. Let's actually get our horses over there. This is all going to work out very nicely. We got some long axemen there. You may as well actually have yourselves a charge. How's the fight going up on the walls, by the way? Looks like we are... Yeah, they're already broken. They can't take any of that. These guys are starting to panic as well. Our general's under attack. Well, that's fine. We kind of, you know, put him in there for that exact purpose. You guys take out these guys. You guys take out these guys. And then soon we need these gates to go down. Are you guys ready to... You guys are ready to move in? So please get up here and hit all of these bastards. None of these guys are that dangerous. Good. We've got the tech advantage going on here. They have a decent force, but nothing too spectacular. Right. Hit these guys. Start knackering them. These guys are falling apart. So that means you guys can start getting down on the ground. You guys can get down on the ground as well. Let's basically just shatter them at this point. What's even left here? Mercia's technically still got some forces. You guys, in comes some more stuff. They're nearly breaking. Prepare the horses, get round the side of them, and in a moment, just hit them in the back. I'd say, yeah, there we go. And the axemen wavering. Let's just hit them with a charge from every single side. But bear in mind, I never did any of the cavalry research in this game, so my cavalry charges are very, very flimsy. And anything left? Yeah, a couple of guys here. The actual general. Everyone just swarm him. He's in there flipping somewhere. Turned into a bit of a cluster flip over there. Fine. Everything's looking good. Have we nearly taken the walls yet? No. And in fact, weirdly, we can't be bothered to actually fight for the time being. So if you guys want to just basically take out these here spearmen and just advance and take out all of this, that's fine. These gates should fall very, very soon indeed. Enemy general's dead. Anything actually left guarding the victory point? It is, the second enemy general over here. Fine, or the governor potentially. Well, looks like we should be able to basically get these guys surrounded in no time at all. They're winded. They're definitely losing the current combat. And you guys, actually, there is actually a guy currently uncontested up on the walls. Probably shouldn't have done it that way, to be honest. Right, one of you lads, get up here. see him off if you'd be so kind. You just get up there and take care of that. Have we actually dealt with all of this? Oh, we've taken care of all of this. Well, in that case, would you guys like to get in here and, like, you know, help out or whatever? That'd be great. And actually, there is still a handful of... Oh, dear. Hang on, my flippin' archers. Oh, you poor bastards. I'm so sorry. I didn't actually realise you were completely exposed like that. My mistake. Right, okay. Anyone who's got the ability to do so, get over here. Yeah, you guys just basically shoot those guys. Someone else get over here. Hit these guys too, and the general doesn't need to bother getting involved. Some basic spearmen can get over there and deal with that. Yeah, so these guys who are currently fighting our guys are already starting to, yeah, they're starting to fall apart. Lovely. I've taken some damage here. You guys also fire on these guys, and that should mean they're being fired upon from every angle. So, turn and fire, and they will collapse in no time at all. Lovely. And the gates have indeed fallen. Okay, just, it's fine, don't worry. I think actually that... Oh! Did those guys actually just die there? Was the actual flipping falling masonry real? Ooh, I don't know. It might have been, you know. And those guys are trying to flee. Spearmen are in a perfect position to actually intercept fleeing horse. That's very, very nice indeed. What is left on... Nothing's left at the front. Yeah. In fact, actually, I think nothing is left full stop. We have, in fact, won. The enemy general decided he couldn't actually be flipping bothered. Yep, too much damage was done. Marvellous, so we didn't even need to bother taking him on. Took a few knocks there from the walls, given they were proper Roman walls, but still, I'd say I'm pretty happy with that. And thanks to how thoroughly that was done, we should actually be able to, yep, occupy Chester. So that's ours, and he actually technically survived that. War fervor goes up as well. This guy needs to be taken care of. Chester needs to be slightly repaired and also leveled up as soon as physically possible as well. Yeah, Powis is coming, and they may want this region. Chester technically is... Yeah, I own the rest of Chester already. That's fine. I don't own any of this, so I might not even want to flip in bother. But if I actually miss out on killing Mercia and miss out on killing Northumbria, I will be slightly annoyed because I kind of need those for my flipping victory condition. Oh yeah, that upgrade is a big flipping deal, isn't it? That is a very nice deal. Yeah, we got improved spearmen coming in. Excellent. We got these armies already almost at full strength. These guys doing well as well. These guys with +3/+3. Hopefully, we will not actually fall victim to, oh bloody hell. There's a lot of Orkney troops around though. I don't like this one little bit, because where the hell are they going to go next? Well, no movement for any of the factions I've got my eye on, the English or Northumbria. Dorset is... Oh! Oh, Dorset just got swallowed. Okay, Somerset's moving in. We need to counterattack against Somerset, because bloody Somerset is now attacking my vassals. Oh, Somerset. You're going to regret this, because I happen to have a lot of upgrading to do right at this exact moment in time. That means I've got a lot of good quality troops right flipping here. So you are going to regret the fact you just did that, alright? And yes, indeed, the Welsh have taken over some big old territory around here. In fact, yeah, a Welsh faction now owns... In fact, yeah, Welsh factions, because Powis is back too. Welsh factions now own large parts of Wales. The Welsh resurgence is well underway, so well done, lads. And we just need to finish off these bastards. Balanced tactics, you just need to go down, I'm afraid, because I can't have you running around killing my villagers. Down you go, thank you. Right, and just take on the man. Now, you've been killed. Problem is, yeah, there's actually apparently not a good spot to... Wait, I can't... Why can't I cross my own river? I feel like I should be able to cross my own river. There's a bridge right there, but for whatever reason, this guy can't do that. Also, he needs upgrades across the board too. There's a lot of armies that are behind in tech. Go on then, we'll upgrade all of you. Now, what we need to do right now, Chippenham. My forces are out of supplies and are now suffering from attrition. But their forces have also suffered, so it's time to get in there and sort this out, because... yeah, this is just going to get, well, I think it's not going to get worse for them, but it's going to get worse for me, so let's get in there. Oh, now here's an interesting one. They've got a flippin' moat. That's not good. Right. They do indeed have a moat. At least they've got a moat on that site. Love how all the battle maps are so different. Right, we should probably attack from the side that doesn't have a moat. In that case, as we actually do have a free choice. So how about we come over here and attack the side with no moat? Now, if we attack that side, yeah, then we can walk straight up here. The weird thing is, we've got the numerical advantage quite significantly. They've got the actual quality advantage. But, yeah, they're all their swordsmen and whatever. Still, if we just basically send all our guys up here... By the way, you guys just drop... Yeah, this will be the spot. I don't want to have to bottleneck my towers on the bridge. That'd be a disaster. Definitely not. And by the way, all of you guys just leave that alone for the time being. Let's send the good quality stuff here. The swordsman, that'll do the job. Sure, Danelaw Axeman, the more experienced and well-armed and armoured lot. Sure. Right, let's see how all of this goes. And in particular, yeah, they've decided to draw up there. You guys just get in there. And according to this, we should have this. Shouldn't be a problem. The enemy doesn't really approach game, to be honest. The enemy's sort of drawn up there. Yeah, like this. This is very, very cool indeed. It's a shame there's not more units like you've got in Shogun 2, where some units have the ability to like climb walls and stuff and kind of do a bit of a stealth infiltration. That'd be very, very cool indeed. And I'm going to guess, yeah, this place is going to have a church in it, because there's literally a church there. Very, very nice. Oh, yeah. This is so cool. The battle maps in this game are excellent. Absolutely flippin' excellent. So, we're being shot at a little bit by the towers. For the most part, I don't think it should be anything too bad. What I should probably do is actually start bringing up my own archers. Even if they'll take a few knocks as a result, it'll be worth it. So bring up the archers and prepare to actually use them to lay down supporting fire onto the walls. Now, what are my priorities? Javelin men, mailed, yeah. The mailed sexers are probably pretty damn important. More mailed sexers, yeah. We can lay down some fire over there. Provide a little bit of support for our troops. That'll do the flipping job. Guys, bit further forward, please. You need to get yourselves into range ready for this. And soon my troops... Yeah, my troops are already actually in range right there. So, you guys can start just laying down the fire. Skirmish mode off just in case. So you guys should at this point have a shot. Yep, getting in some good shots over there. They're going to be partly protected by the walls, but for the most part, you guys should be okay. My archers have some good shots here. Those are you guys. Those are you guys. Yeah. Lay down the fire on the mailed sexers, if you'd be so kind. Those guys are the tough ones. And in comes in. Anytime you ready? There it is. Well, we killed one of them, so that'll flippin' do, I guess. Lots of firepower being laid down here. In comes the first few rounds. Now, how are you guys doing? Apparently, you guys can handle this pretty well. Good. There's just some javelin men over there. Don't worry about them in that case. You guys just... the mailed sexers are still going to be a problem. See if you can lay down some fire on them while we just deal with this. Because this side, we got under control. Yeah, take out the guys that we can deal with. You guys just get over there and hit the guys you can deal with there. Lovely. And hopefully we've got ourselves... Is that towers over there firing? Bloody hell, of course it is. Right. We should have these guys down momentarily. You guys just get over here. Enemy's gates have been destroyed. That's more axemen coming up. Prepare to lay down more supporting fire. Right here on these axemen will be fine. These guys get over here and hit these javelin men. They've got plenty of troops here. We should have enough to see them off for the time being. These guys can also now get involved. Those are mailed... Ooh. The mailed thanes. They're going to be the problem. Right, lay down all the supporting fire we've got on those guys, please. Because we need them taken out. So if we can get... There we go. That's what I want. Mailed thanes, 79. Our men are apparently broken and running for their lives. That was the long axemen. They were the worst troops we had here. These other guys should be able to stand and fight much more effectively. These guys, get over here, support all of this. These guys should be able to handle this. But this is what I was worried about. They've actually got the superior flipping troops. Now I need to bring up the second line in preparation for moving in and reinforcing. So bring in the second line and get them ready. And bring in the general to provide morale bonuses. That will be useful as well. Also, javelin men. Get the flippin' javelin men in here. They might be able to do some excellent work as well. My troops are starting to waver We're laying down some good fire, but... I'm a little bit concerned about this. You guys, yeah, the long axemen are once again breaking. How are you guys doing? Some of them are starting to fall apart. Good. Oof. Fire being laid down on the mailed thanes there. You guys should probably be doing something if you're not doing anything right now. Get in there. Hit the guys who are actually trying to hit you. That'd be just flipping marvellous. Right. Archers, what else have you actually got you can be doing to help? Continue laying down fire on the mailed thanes. There's the mailed sexers right there as well, which you could be helping out with. Yeah, go on. One of you, just one. Help out with that, please. These guys apparently not representing a massive threat. Looks to me like we've done a pretty good job at clearing out the front door, in fact. Yeah. Let's get them over here. Bring in the reinforcements. We should be able to swarm them at this point. And I think we've got javelin fire coming in as well. So, plenty more support coming in. Deploy the horses. I don't want to see these guys again. Lovely. This is going pretty darn well, all things considered. Now, what's left up on the plaza? Have you decided to... We don't know. We don't have a vision of it yet. I don't think I've seen their general, so probably it's him. But they might be planning to surrender before that even happens regardless. Yep, there we go. The gates collapse, and with that, they give up without ever actually making their general fight. So there he is. He's naffing off just like last time. And with that, Chippenham falls. Lovely, and we'll be occupying that. Thank you. Chippenham now belongs to me. And with that, Wessex is indeed down to... Well, very, very little, actually. Very little indeed. We need to... Yeah, we need to deal with the Somersets. Right. Get in over here. You guys shouldn't really have anything of note, though apparently the game is claiming this is actually a bit of a fair fight. That's surprising. I mean, it's saying I've got the advantage, but not a huge advantage, despite the fact they've got, like, half the men of me. Probably because they've got, yeah, well-armed stuff here. And mailed horsemen. Alright, let's see what Somerset have got to bring to the field. Well, let's play this a little bit carefully, as they've actually got good quality flipping... Where are they? There they go. Somerset. Nice to... And I'm aware about my light flipping melee infantry. Somerset. It's nice to be fighting someone in green for once. Too much of this campaign has been blue on blue, thanks to Merce versus me. So... If they're just going to basically fall back, I may as well give pursuit, given we've actually got, yeah, we've got the archers. And let's have a look see at these here cav, because you've apparently got yourselves proper, ooh, armoured good quality cavalry. Flipping tier 3 stuff, la-di-da. But even then, not with the biggest charge bonus. Next to my actual, my axeman, charge bonus is pretty limited. Luckily, I've got the improved upgraded spearmen, so hopefully they'll be able to handle that. Oh, looks like they're vaguely moving forwards. Are they wanting to move forward? They've moved directly into range of my archers. Good. They want to move into range of my archers. That's fine. I'm willing to basically tear them apart while they flip and try. They do actually have the horsemen here. Right. Deploy one unit to chase down that horseman. As there's no horses on this flank, I'm going to send reinforcements in the form of spearmen over here, just in case it's actually needed. Deploy my horse over here. I don't think they've got much. In comes the fire on their leader, who has been able to resist large parts of that so far anyway. We've got plenty more yet, though. What's that? That is, yeah, javelinmen coming in. Should be able to chase them off as time goes by. And as time goes on here as well, you guys get over here and... You trying to actually keep your horses veiled? I think you might be. Well, javelinmen, if you guys have got a shot, feel free to take it whenever you're flipping ready. Have I got more coming in? Yeah, we got more coming in over here. They're going to struggle to... Actually, you know what? Screw it. You guys, get on here. You guys just draw it right here. Though, actually, if they want to retreat over here, you guys get over here. They are actually getting in right flipping now. And battle as well turning in our favour. Fine. Start bringing these guys around here. Start bringing these guys around here. Bring the archers over here as quickly as you can. And looks like they're going to start falling apart. I'm going to actually deploy my own leader into them. Deploy my own horses around the side. They've still got half their horse strength. These guys can just basically start moving up here. These are axemen. They'll get a good charge bonus in. So, actually, these guys are trying to get involved for the time being. And you guys, getting over here. And meanwhile, prepare my own lads over here. And yeah, their actual skirmishers are in trouble. My archers will momentarily be ready to start shooting into their rear. I've got these guys. Those are javelin men. See them off too. And my archers will be ready to lay the smack down in a moment. Lay the smack down. Enemy general is actually dead. Yep, didn't even need to. It looks like this is all falling apart. And now we just basically fire into anything that is not broken. Actually, just open your firepower. There we go. These guys will break the moment this hits. Yeah, look at that. They're not going to be able to stand up to that. That's just ridiculous. The power of... Like, these aren't even good archers. Bear in mind, I'm not an archer faction. If I were playing as one of the Welsh factions, my archers would be way more powerful. Rest assured, in my own time, I will be doing precisely flipping that. Well, despite what the game warned there, yeah, it took a few light knocks to my front line. Their swordsmen and whatever were definitely pretty good, but we still had the advantage there. The same sort of tactics we've been using traditionally during this campaign have worked pretty nicely for us. So those guys go down, no problem. And we can, yeah. All I can do is occupy it or actually sack it. I can't try and actually return it to its original owners. And these guys, we could move on Exeter. Exeter is, ooh, Exeter is apparently flipping rich. And probably at this point, mostly unguarded. I don't know where the rest of their army is, but we certainly just took out some of it. And speaking of which, you, Godwin, I'd say you can help yourself to a champion, my good man. Lovely. And someone is... yeah, your supplies have run out, but that's fine. You're now actually in a friendly city. You just chill out there and recharge. Do I need this army right here? Probably I actually don't. I could just keep them there. Yeah, this is probably interesting. So, as it turns out, I can't just leave this to these bastards. This force needs to come in here. And probably the most effective way to get my final 2 victories is going to be... Yeah, I've got 10 right now, so I need 2 more. Well, we got this guy right here and Somerset. So it's going to be Somerset and the Welsh faction. We can't quite get over to Mercia. So, I'd say, ladies and gentlemen, let's call it a part there. But things are going to get a bit wild very, very soon indeed. Because here up north, Orkney is most certainly running out of, you know, targets. So I imagine they're going to turn on us pretty darn quickly. We have some Welsh friends and Welsh vassals for the time being, but as soon as they run out of English targets, well, I don't know how long that's going to last either. And we need to head into Somerset and see what's waiting for us there. But if we can take out that little faction in Wales and defeat Somerset and then potentially hold off against the Cornish counterattack with the army I've got here, yeah, if we at that point just force a peace, we've got ourselves a long kingdom victory, which will be lovely, but that will trigger the end game crisis. So, hopefully, we will see that start to arrive next time, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Thrones of Britannia. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much.
Oh my god.
In fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariot!